Welcome to today's positive thought of the day for August the 21st. And the positive thought of the day is fighting. You may think, well, that's a very strange positive thought to be looking at fighting. This video will explain that in a little bit more detail and how we can look at that aspect in our personal life and how it can be used also on a spiritual path, a spiritual journey. So in this video, we'll learn about the word fighting and about the positive aspect and how it can be used. And then also there'll be links towards the end of the video to other positive aspects and to today's Angel of the Day, to help us all on a spiritual journey, and also how we can consider practical aspects relating to this thought. So if you've watched the Angel of the Day video, you will know that the angel is Dardiel, that's spelled Dardiel, who is an angel associated with Archangel Michael and works with that archangel. And as Michael is probably the most well-known of the archangels or angels, most people know that he is the archangel to do with protection and fighting evil. And so that aspect, we're looking at Dardiel, we're looking at the positive aspect, and that's to do with fighting. So it's very important to make it clear on a physical level. This is not physically fighting with other people and getting into a fight with neighbours or work colleagues. It's quite the opposite. It's very much about fighting to help others. And that aspect is looking at, certainly in 2020, there's a lot of uprising. There's a lot of news about people who feel they've been neglected in life, groups of people who feel that they haven't been given the things that they should, that other people have been given. They feel maybe second-class citizens, and they feel angry. So what we're actually doing is looking at maybe fighting to help others to succeed, and maybe putting pressure on government, and to maybe be a voice for people who maybe don't have a voice or need energy or the right people to help them. So as I said, when we look at fighting, we're looking at fighting to help others, we're looking at maybe standing up for others. Very much, an aspect of this angel, and also Archangel Michael. We're looking at, the protection, maybe people who don't have a voice. That can be the elderly, people who feel, maybe they have health problems and, they don't have a voice, that they can't voice their concerns. Maybe they haven't got the right words, and maybe they feel lost, even alienated. And so by helping others, by fighting for them, we can show on a practical level that we do care about others. We have the positive aspect about fighting to help others, about getting in touch with maybe local councils or local leaders, community leaders, and saying these people don't have a voice, they need our help. Maybe the elderly or the sick, maybe people who've got mental problems and they don't know the right words to use, they don't know how to get practical help. And that is where we can step in. We can volunteer, we can help out, manning phones at a volunteer centre, helping young people who maybe feel alienated. They're going through a lot of changes in life, being teenagers, and maybe they just need somebody there to talk to, maybe somebody there to fight for them, in a sense of being able to get centres for them, being able to get money for the centres, so they can provide the local government can provide for these people. And maybe as an adult, you can use words better than a teenager, maybe not always, but maybe you've got the practical skills to be able to get in touch with your local government or your local MP or senator and basically say, these people need help, needs a small amount of money, and it can make a difference to people's lives. We all see when people, go off the rails and, maybe turn to crime, and, the cost of, taking people to court, maybe putting them in prison is, very high. When if we had money at the beginning, maybe we could have helped that person, and we could have helped them with practical skills, maybe help them get a job, fighting for their rights, and those rights can keep the person on the straight and narrow, and then that money is used more wisely than taking them to court and going down, the route of justice and, maybe even in extreme cases, prison. So what we're trying to do here is look at being practical and look at fighting for people who need our help. Might be people in another country you don't know, but maybe there are certain aspects you want to help people who are struggling with, their government, and, all they want is basic human rights, and you may feel drawn towards, helping others. And, this is not with using violence or physical threats. If you send that negative aspect to the universe, you will very much get that negative aspect back. So what we're trying to do is, maybe, you could write to a foreign government and say, I'd really appreciate it if, maybe you could use some leniency or clemency with this person. And those thoughts, those words, those positive aspects, asking for help. Most people are very good and want to help others. And so, when a lot of people do that, maybe say these people need help, then that's the time that local government, of own government or foreign governments will, maybe think, actually, maybe we should do something, as a lot of people are saying, these people need help. And certainly, even, people at work who maybe, need our help, maybe, they don't speak the language and struggle, they feel a little bit alienated, they don't know many people. We can, be there for them, and we can, try to make them sort of happy by, helping them to fit in, fighting for them in a sense of, saying these people maybe need documents on the wall, maybe we could have them in their language as well, and then that way they don't feel alienated. They know what is going on, they know where to get advice, it's in their language, and maybe you can say, we can have translators and people there to help others. So certainly on practical level, we can fight for other people without the physical aspect of violence. And also on our own personal level, we want to fight for what is right, and we want to show the universe that we are trying to improve, we are trying to be a better person than the day before, and that's on a personal level. And any practical help we give to others is seen by the angels, who then give us that energy back tenfold, and the universe does exactly the same, because it knows we're trying to succeed, we're trying to fight for others, and even on our own personal physical journey and our personal spiritual journey, we are looking to be a better person and, fight any negativity we have on a personal level and on a spiritual level, as we don't want to be sending negativity into the universe. We want to fight, for ourselves and to do the right thing and not have any negative thoughts, because then we will get those positive thoughts back from the universe. So fighting on a personal level and to help others, not on a physical level with violence. So hopefully you found this video enlightening, and if you did enjoy the video, then please give it a thumbs up. Even if you weren't so keen on the video, then even a thumbs down. And if you did like the video, then please, if you want to leave any comments in the boxes below, that'd be really helpful, as hopefully the more we can all help each other, the more positivity we generate and send back to the universe. So if you did like the video, then please hit the subscribe button. And if you've been following the channel for since the beginning of the month or for the last few days, then you'll probably have seen that there are 2 daily videos of the day, a positive thought of the day, and also an angel of the day. So if you hit the subscribe bell, you'll be notified when the next video goes live. So you'll also see a link to the next angel of the day, and also to the next positive thought of the day and angel of the day. And I hope you find these useful, and you can bring these aspects into your own personal life. So until the next video, hopefully have a really good day and have a really good week until we meet again in the next video.